Wow.
And we are back live on the air. And hi, Tara, Leonka. I heard you guys were listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. And we're doing this show as a tribute to Woody Guthrie, celebrating Woody Guthrie's Centennial. And right here in the studio with me is my great friend Leslie Mariah Andrews. And Leslie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing quite fabulous, Ted. It was on such short notice that I'm here today, and you won't believe this real quick. I thought for a minute that you wanted me to learn this song for our Saturday show in Palm Desert, because I read the message under such...
Thank you for plugging that. You mean the show that me and the Saluni Bin Band and Leslie Mariah Andrews and the Small Wonder Experience and the Misguided and Tim and Faith Chinnick, the Adobe Collective, are playing next Saturday night at the Hood down in Palm Desert?
Yeah, 111 in Deep Canyon in the lower desert. Yes, that show. I thought for a minute that you wanted me to learn this show and add this to the list, and then I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to tell my band members they want to add one more song. And then I read the message again and said, oh, you want me to come on today, this afternoon?
Yeah,
I said, oh,
sure
man.
enough.
So then, you see, I worked the graveyard shift, and I had to go to bed like right away at 7 o'clock, got up around noon, and then I started going on YouTube and learning the song up. I've been a Woody Guthrie fan, Bob Dylan fan forever, because I've been listening to this type of music since kindergarten.
Right, and you know, when we were in kindergarten, we were singing "This Land Is Your Land." And,
I remember that very dearly.
yeah, and so everybody's a Woody Guthrie fan. He's definitely one of the most quintessential American composers and folk artists of all, right? And so Leslie learned a song. I asked you to learn this song. I know Bono and those guys, U2 did this song as a cover at one time.
I never heard that one before.
And it's but I want to hear the Leslie version, because that's what we're here for. And something that I also wanted to say was that one of my oldest memories, well, not my oldest memories, but memory of being a young teenager, my sister had this natural food cafe up in Mariposa near Yosemite. It was a small town, a lot like Joshua Tree in those days, with one little health food store and, you know, a couple of little cafes or whatever. And on Sunday evenings, Debbie and her girlfriend would host like a Sunday jamboree. And so people would come and bring their instruments and play. And I was just a little kid, you know, 13-year-old, writing poetry. And there was this one wonderful old man named Bob DeWitt. And Bob DeWitt, I say he was an old man, but he just recently passed away, and he was an old man when he passed away. He wasn't that old when I was 14, but seemed old. And that is because he was an old friend of Woody Guthrie's. So he would always want to close the jamboree with "So long, it's been good to know you." But he used to encourage me so much to play, you know, or to sing and to write poetry, and he'd say, read it louder, come on, read it loud. And he'd really whip me up to, you know, get me reading and stuff. And so this is sort of like our version of that. We're not in the Natural Food Cafe in Mariposa, but we are here in Joshua Tree at the radio station doing our Sunday jamboree for Woody Guthrie. And anyway, Leslie, the song you learned is called Jesus Christ.
Yes, it was worth cramming for, especially on a Sunday.
Now, I have to say that Woody Guthrie was, he was a very political person in those days.
He was ahead of his time, I would say, based on what I've read about him.
A lot of people that were progressives in those days, anti-fascist, leaned towards socialism, or even calling themselves communists. But Woody would not join the Communist Party because he refused to disavow his faith in God. He was he believed in God, so he didn't want to. He couldn't, claim he was a communist because he wasn't an atheist. So an interesting little tidbit. But anyway, Leslie Mariah Andrews and Woody Guthrie's Jesus Christ.
Was a man who traveled through the land, hard-working man and brave. He said to the rich, give your goods to the poor. So they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. Jesus was a man, a carpenter, a hand, followers true and brave. Wonder coward Judas Iscariot laid Jesus Christ in his grave. He went to the preacher, went to the sheriff, told them all just the same. Sell all your jewelry, give it to the poor. So they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. Jesus was a man, a carpenter, and followers true and brave. Wonder coward Judas Iscariot laid poor Jesus in his grave. When Jesus came to town, wonders people fall around. Be listen to what he said. The bankers and priests him, they nailed him to the cross, and they nailed Jesus to his grave. Jesus was a man, carpenter and followers true and brave. Wonder coward Judas Iscariot laid poor Jesus in his grave. Working people follow him around, shouted gay. Yet the cops and the soldiers, they nailed him to the air, laid Jesus Christ to his grave. People held their breath when they learned of his death. Everybody wondered why. Was it the landlord and the soldier that he really hit up hard? They nailed poor Jesus to the sky. Jesus was a man, a carpenter and followers true and brave. I wonder coward Judas Iscariot laid poor Jesus in his grave. And a song was made somewhere in New York City by everybody that matters. If preachers and sinners heard him today, they would nail poor Jesus in his grave. Jesus was a man, a carpenter at hand, followers true and brave. And wonder coward Judas Iscariot laid poor Jesus in his grave. Wonder coward Judas Iscariot laid poor Jesus in his grave.
Very nice, Leslie. Hey, Leslie, if you don't mind, I'm going to sneak on one of your songs right here.
Oh, wonderful. Great.
I think it's got the same message as the guy Woody was just singing about there.
Wonderful. Hi, Tara. Hi, Leonka. Hope you enjoyed that. No problem.
where the case is for that one?
It's my guitar. The guitar, yes, it's in that room there. I had to put it right there. I know. No, further down.
Sound good?
Further, huh? No, Ted, it's in the other room. It's in the purple room. No, further down. Some further down.
It's in the purple room. Further down.
Right. Oh.